Hello, it's Hydrator, and today I'm going to review Tekken 7. And a little backstory: Tekken 7 came out this last Friday, June the 2nd, and it was a long awaited game. And I think a lot of people been dying to know because it's been behind the curtain for a long time. I think they first presented it like in 2015. Maybe I at least know for early 16. I know it's somewhere on my channel where they first live streamed it, but Tekken 7 is like the big launch of the Tekken. It's not, I won't say the big launch, but it's a big bang for the Tekken series on a new console. We had Tekken Revolution for PS3, Tekken Tag, and I think Tekken 5 and 6 on the PS3 as well. So they had to really just show out with this new one. And I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. This is gonna be a really quite the ride. So without further ado, we're just gonna get into this review. So this legacy title is the big bang for the PS4, like I said. You know, it's pretty late into the PS4 life cycle and whatnot, but better late than never. Also, another thing I wanted to just say, this is gonna be the good side of the review. Tell you what I think I like personally and stuff like that. So we're gonna start off basically, like I said, it's for the PS4. Well, it's for all consoles, but I got it for the PS4. And for the PS4, it looks beautifully, graphically beautiful. It's crazy. Like, I was stunned, I was shell shocked, and I really like that a lot. It's pretty crazy, you know, for a Tekken, because you know the last Tekken I played was Tekken Revolution. It was decent for its time, because you know it just used models from like Tekken 6, I think. But anyway, it looks very beautiful, and I probably might, I don't know, maybe I might buy it again for PC because it just looks that good. It blew me away. Another thing that this game did that caught my eye was it's very customizable. You know, you can change the background music, you can change your how your character looks. It's very customizable, and that's the one thing I really love, especially in fighting games. How, you know, sometimes in fighting games it can feel real stiff and repetitive, and it's good to see something new. Like, you can purchase all types of things, new hair, new cosmetics, even, you know. And the crazy part about that is some of that stuff you can actually use in battle. You know, usually when fighting games we can just alter a character's looks. It's just for a cosmetic look. It has no real value in the game, but in this game it does, and that's pretty interesting once you think about it. You know, it gives a lot of incentive to make your character customizable and stuff like that. And you know, I think that's really nice how they did that, the execution. Also, another thing I would like to touch bases on, that if you've noticed, they have a lot of retro Tekken in here. It's showing off the game's legacy, how old it is. You know, they even got the jukebox where you can change the tune up to past a Tekken game.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
And I'm gonna be real with you, I almost teared up when I realized, like, damn, I'm pretty good. I'm getting old. You know, I played the Tekken 3 jukebox, and the memories just start flooding back to me. I put the Tekken Revolution on because, you know, that was a free to play game. And I played that a lot because, you know, when I didn't have my Tekken 2, my Tekken Tag 2. But man, it'll give you the feel, and that's why I really love it. It shows off its legacy and nostalgia, and that's one thing I can really say about games nowadays that keep continuing on their series like Tekken. They really show off how far they came. So I'll give them kudos for that. Also, a thing I feel like I need to mention is that if you get the day one edition, and I'm pretty sure even if you might not, maybe, I don't know, but for me, I got the day one edition, and they give you 2 million coins in game revenue, and I like that a lot, because after I spent all that up doing customizable stuff like that, I went to treasure mode, and what that does is it gives you bunches of fights. You know, you rank up and stuff like that, and it basically gives you a chance to grind up, get stuff for your character, and it gives you money. Also, when you compete online, it gives you money too. So it doesn't feel real grindy trying to customize your characters, if that makes sense. You know, I think that's very nice, you know, because I hate grinding. I think anybody that play any type of game, they'll tell you that they hate grinding because it's so time consuming, especially if they give very little, and it's not justifiable if it's not free to play. But if it's an easy grind, well, I won't say an easy grind, but it's easy to access for money, then yeah, I like that a lot. So they also got my appreciation for that. Okay, so now that I gave you my good thoughts on the game, now I'm going to go ahead and give you the negative thoughts on the game and stuff that I just found out bad, and I feel like the other side that people should know about the game as well. So now I'm not going to be too harsh. I'm just going to be straightforward, honest. So my first thing that I noted that this just like a personal nitpick. The game. Remember I just said how it's not too grindy in the game. Well, it has a decent amount of coins for it. Kind of feel like it's kind of pricey in the game, and especially I feel like they price you, they nickel and dime you a lot in the game just for the classic look. Like it's like cost a lot for how rain to get how wrong without the eye patch, you know, because not everybody digs that, and him without the eye patch is kind of a classic look. Also Kazuya with the his regular his fighting pants, that costs a lot too, and just stuff that I feel like should be either default if you want to be real about it, or at least very cheap at the least. You know, some of the defaults are just trash, and that's why that kind of really bothered me a lot. You know, and some of the stuff's pretty pricey, and if you want something, a certain thing, it kind of feels like you get it at random. It's not like other games where you say you have to get this percentage of blah blah blah, or you just have to go ahead and try and hope that you get it in the random. That's why you have to do treasure battle a lot if you want to try and unlock everything. So now I'm gonna give you my biggest gripe. Well, not my biggest gripe with the game, but kind of very decently big gripe with the game. And I feel like they left out a lot of characters that people liked. They really cut the roster down a lot. I mean, a lot. Like they even booted some legacy characters out, like my main Lei Wulong, and probably some other ones that I probably can't think off the top of my head. And I think that's very stupid. How, you know, how would you get rid of some of the legacy characters that, you know, that been in the game for the longest of time? You know, wouldn't that make sense? You know, especially if you're gonna show all this nostalgic stuff in the game. Because I read some articles, they said that they didn't have no plans for certain characters being in the game, which is kind of like, what's the point of making a legacy game if you're not gonna have some of the legacy characters in there? You know. And that just frustrates me, and I hope I'm pretty sure this is what they're going to do, but I hope they're not going to do. They're probably going to put some of the characters that people want, make them have DLC, and they're going to make people pay for them, which shouldn't even be like that, seeing how they've been plenty of other Tekken games before this. So now we got to pay for characters that we should expect in the game. Come on, dog. So now we're going to explore my biggest problem with the game at the moment. And the thing about that is, you know, I can forgive, you know, the decent but kind of lacking roster. I can forgive the default problems, you know, characters, you know, having to pay for their regular looks in the previous games and stuff like that. I can forgive all that, but one thing I cannot forgive, and I will not forgive until it's fixed, that is the servers. This game has been teased and previewed for a long time, and to come to find out, you can't hop on the line with just find a decent game. You have to. This game won't be fun if you don't know people that's willing to make lobbies and stuff like that, and that's very unfortunate. It shouldn't be like that. You should just be hopping the game and just get in the lobby. Sometimes even when you have friends, it's just not working as you would hope it would at launch. You know, back in my day, you know, like probably around, I won't say my day, but you know, when the game come out, it's supposed to work. You know, even the servers. You know, that's why I think it's pretty funny that how they were sending out review copies to people, stuff like that, and you know, you would think they would say, hey, these servers are something wrong with the servers. You shouldn't. As of right now, they have not fixed the servers, and the game been out for 3 days. I'm recording this at 4:38 on a Monday morning, and we have yet to see a good update for the game online servers, and that's horrible. As you see, I'm probably going to insert it somewhere in the video. All of these disconnections are not me, and that's just the servers. Because one, I have my Ethernet port in, and two, I have the greatest internet on the West Coast, so I know it's not me. And I also read stuff online that's saying it's on Namco Bandai's behalf, and that's a huge problem for this title, for it to be teased that long. You know, I would expect a blunder from a lesser title from Namco Bandai, but not Tekken. You know, just, and especially this is a fighting game. You shouldn't, you know, lag, and it's a huge factor in the ring, and that's bad. So, you know, they need to get that fixed ASAP, and that's why I'm dinking them for that. Because, you know, don't be in a hurry. Don't preview and build the hype up for this game if you can't even play it with randoms or have a hard time playing it with people we know. And that's my thought. So now that I explained the good and bad of the game, now I'm about to give you the flatline truth. And the flatline truth is, Tekken is a good game, you know, especially if you're a nostalgic player. You're old like me. Well, not old, but you have a good history with the game. Very nostalgic, very nice, very beautiful. They put a lot of hard work into this game, and it's very, I ain't gonna say polished, but you know, I can tell them they put their heart into the game, and I at least give them effort for that. But the thing about that is, I say pick up the game once the servers are fixed and they give you updates on the characters. If you're a hardcore Tekken fan, you can pick it up now. If you have friends, maybe that's good. You can shoot matches with them and you don't mind, being in the dojo, like practicing stuff like that till they fix servers. But if you're not trying to get the season pass or anything like that, or DLC, you might just have to be content with just having the same characters, and which is unfortunate. Hopefully they get a free update for that, because they need that should have been fixed. But it's a good game. You know, I would pick it up now, because I already picked it up, but I would pick it up if you haven't already got the game. But just be wary of online situations. So that's going to end it for this review. I hope you like my review. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think of the game? I like it for the most part, obviously, and I got it. So, you know, I'll probably just give my updates a few here and there. But this has been Hydro, the Alpha Omega.